Well, it's very early here on Thursday morning, and there's already so many people. We have a heat wave going on here in Bern, like 30s, 35 centigrade, I don't know, 90 something. So people are here early, and my swim will be a bit more complicated today. So let's see, turn this around. There he is, the big face. So anyway, there it is. Oh, there's my buddy. Well, yeah, there's my friend. Anyway, I go for a swim. Talk to you later. Pow. Okay, Thursday, after swim video. Couldn't do it at the pool. Too tired. Too many people. Too noisy. Yeah, kind of wanted to do a little storytelling, and didn't. I still don't have the energy, but I'm home. And I gotta pause this. I got my neoprene and my swimming things in the washing machine. They need to come out and get hung up, so I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. Oh my. Yeah. Storytelling. You know, that's all I am, as a storyteller, and that's how I perceive everyone else. And they can be honest and open and vulnerable and talk about themselves, their personal process, their feelings, and we can make a connection. Or they can talk about what they've learned from their intellect and other people, and yeah, I can see the light. I can see the being behind the story, but I can't bond. So anyway, there's a book called A Course in Miracles. And one of its precepts is that the only purpose in communicating is for joining. That's the only real purpose of communicating. And so if I'm communicating to educate you or manipulate you or control you or influence you, that's not me trying to join with you. That's me empowering an imbalance, or an intention to affect. And I have no intention to affect you. I get feedback that say that what I say or what I do affects people. None of my business. And the way that people are affected by me is, is different for each one. Anyway, storytelling, as that was. Today, and then I got to go back because I have some stories. I don't know how long this one will be. Maybe I have to take it in bites, so it's not so big. Anyway, didn't swim yesterday. Swam the day before yesterday. Fucking crazy for me. Really got my emotions and my energy and myself kicked really hard because of my attachments to a perceived outcome. Energetic, mental, emotional attachments to an outcome. Talk about that later. Today, went down for a swim. Because of a 4K swim some days ago, my watch had told me that I really was not qualified to do any training. And yeah, yesterday it showed some improvement, and today it showed significant improvement. I think after today it's going to go in the tank again because I went down there today. Okay. 4 days ago, 6 days ago, I swam a 400-meter lap and stopped, a 400-meter lap and stopped, a 400-meter lap and stopped, and created a great experience for myself. And I'm pretty sure I know I left a story here about that. And then 2 days later, I went down to do kind of a normal swim, which is 2 or 3 laps and a break and 2 laps. So anyway, I thought what I'll do is I'll swim 2 kilometers and I'll swim 2 laps and 2 laps and 1 lap. Yes. And I did that 2 days ago, and I swam my 2 laps. And in the second lap, I thought, wow, this taking a break after each lap, as I did last time, lap 2 without stopping, wow, I could feel my tiredness. So what do I do today? I choose to go down there with the awareness of 2 laps was hard. So let's do 3 without stopping. And then somewhere in lap number 3, it's like, well, when was the last time we did 4 laps without stopping? I don't remember. It's been so long since I've done 4 laps around the pool without stopping. So yeah, guess what? I do 4 laps without stopping. And oh, by the way, the weather's really hot. And each lap I swam around, there were more people in the pool. And usually when people go into the pool, they go into the pool somewhere within 1 to 5, 8 meters away from the edge of the pool, which is my swimming area. Usually I swim about 1 meter from the wall when I do my circles. And so, yeah, so I'm, each time I go around, there's more people in my lane. But I know that this is all for me, and I have to do these move arounds, and I have to watch ahead of me more. Sometimes I have to stop. And yeah, it's like, okay. And for me, in lap 3 and in lap 4, I'm tired, and there's more people, and dealing with these changes when I'm tired is for me more difficult. Guess what? Looks like life, huh? To me, that's it. This is a life lesson in this form, and it is about keeping the attention on me and dealing with what is going on around me in a peaceful way. So did my 4 laps, tired, take a break, and then it's like, guess what? Let's do that again. Let's do 4 more. 4 more laps. I can't now, so I can't remember when I did 4 laps without stopping, okay? I cannot remember if I have ever done 4 laps, take a break, 4 more laps. I don't remember. Anyway, not remembering doesn't mean it didn't happen a couple of years ago, but I don't remember. And anyway, yeah, so I started off on lap number 5 after my break, and it's like, ooh, we're tired. And oh, there's more people. And yeah, and people watch me. I got my neoprene on, and it's black, and it's got a blue, like my band. It's got blue on the arms, and so, yeah, people see this crazy old fucker swimming around the outside of the pool, around and around. And the little ones, 2, 3, 4-year-olds, they watch me. And I do what I call it the otter. So when they're watching me and watching me and watching me, because I can see them watching me from a couple of meters away from them while I'm there, and then a couple meters after them, I can see them watching me. I can see them pointing. I can see them smiling, and so I do the otter. What the otter is I roll over on my back and I go like that. and they really they enjoy it so much, and yeah, and I do that with these little guys, girls, whatever, and a couple of times I did that and created amazing cramps in my left calf, and so now I'm tired. I'm doing these otters for the little kids, and I'm dealing with calf cramps, and yeah, and I did another 4 laps. And for me, it's just too, oh, I'm tired. And it's like, oh, don't anybody get in front of me. Don't. It's like, and I watch my thoughts. It's like, yeah, under certain conditions, I want to prevent, I want to avoid, I want to block, and it's like, oh, okay, well, wait a minute. I need to just do my stroking. I just need to do my swim, and whatever happens, happens. And I can see somebody ahead of me, and they're off to the left a little bit, and it looks like they're not going to be in my way, but man, they can, and they can jump over right in front of me. I mean, it's like amazing. And for me to just, smile, and sometimes I stop. If they get in front of me early enough, I can swim around them. But it is, to me, about life and about dealing with my peace. And this is 10, 11 minutes now. I stop. I have my breakfast 2. It's 1:25 in the afternoon. Breakfast 2. Fruit salad, skier, high-protein yogurt, muesli, kind of cereal. Some extra fruits, blueberries, raspberries, whatever, and sometimes some toast. And then I don't know whether I take a nap. I'm going to come back and tell you about what happened for me day before yesterday. Kicked my ass. and it again, it just, when I get my ass kicked like that, it only shows me that I was invested in my thoughts, in my beliefs, in yeah. And then the world says, no, we're not going to go that way, Paul. We're going to go another way. And I really liked the way I dealt with it. And yeah, I'm fundamentally on the other side of it. I think that when I get shaken that intensely, then it takes me sometimes some days to recover. I still have a sensitivity. And so, yeah, I need to move slowly. Today's swim's not an example of taking it easy. But anyway, after breakfast too, I maybe nap, and then I create my next video. But I'm going to package this up with my swim information and my pre-swim video and post it on YouTube and come back later today with some more storytelling. Pow!